Hello, everybody. We're here with a special Reality Gays expose, as we're calling them. Exposés, not interviews. We're all about exposés.
Exposés.
With 4 X's.
No.
Expose.
That's going to get us on the porn site.
You have to whisper it.
Expose. Oh, just get to it. Please introduce.
We have here with us Carlos King, Carlos the King of reality television.
You really are. You really are. Thank you for
welcome,
being here.
Carlos King.
No, thanks so much for having me. Listen, we got an expo gay, not an expose.
Oh. Did you just rebrand something right in front of me?
You know, I'm a producer, so my producing mind is always working.
That's a funny thing you said that. What does it take to be a producer? What made you a producer? Were you a little boy sitting there in church and says, that lady in the choir is too far left. She needs to be. We need to move Barbara to the front because she's the soloist.
The gay choir director needs to wear pink.
Yes.
To answer your question, yes, that was me. But no, funny enough, I would watch the Oprah Winfrey show with my mom.
Yes.
And I was a soap opera fanatic. Mind you, I'm 5. So I'm watching
That tracks. Yeah.
Young and the Restless, Bold and the Beautiful. And I was in the 90s era as a teen watching Oprah, Ricky Lake, Jenny Jones, so I studied journalism in college, and funny story, I thought I was going to either be a broadcast journalist like Don Lemon, or I was going to be a magazine writer, like one or the other. And funny story for the two of you that your audience may or may not know, my first reality show that I produced was the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 1.
Oh, the first one running. So you had to wrangle that cast.
How old were you when you were producing that? You were quite young.
Oh, I was that was in 2008, so I was like 29.
I was going to say,
not like a super baby, but
Carlos, I was sucking down low dick in Inglewood when I was 29. Like, you were producing. Like, I'm so in awe of you.
I was still sleeping to 11.
Yeah.
So, but look, I was doing all those things too. But the thing is this, I was also focused. And the best part about that, you guys are right. So my, as a producer, I was an associate producer. So I wasn't like an executive, a showrunner, none of those things.
Well, the associates do all the work. The associates do all the groundwork, yeah.
I was just about to say, but it's the most important job because you're assigned the housewife. And I was assigned Nene Leakes and Kim Zolciak.
And then literally a year later, she took over the world with Gifts of Her Face.
Yeah. It's been fantastic ever since.
And just where would we be today without Boy Bye? I don't even know.
I know she's cemented in pop culture, and listen, I'm very blessed and happy to be a part of that.
I think she might be coming back to something as part of some.
She is. I saw it
new
yesterday.
Thing.
Yes, and Andy confirmed it today on his radio show that Nene Leakes will be making an appearance on the Real Housewives Ultimate Road Trip.
Yes.
So she will be a part of the Atlanta pit stop.
Perfect. Because she was done for a while. She was just kind of like...
Well, they were on the outs.
Yeah.
So, but recently with her and even Kathy Griffin, like he and Kathy Griffin are talking now. So,
wow.
Who knows?
It's always like that with Andy. He always gets back in.
You know, when the world's burning, a feud isn't as important. Yeah. But that's another
priorities, exactly. Perspective.
Can we talk about one thing that we always get asked, because we are in the business of reality television, and people would say, we know it's unscripted, but in a way, you have to put a storyline together with all the footage you've got.
Mhm.
And so are there production meetings? Was there ever a season where you went, holy shit, you're looking at the footage, we're like, this is a mess. What are we going to do? And how are we going to write this? And how are we going to put a great season together? And what do you think to yourself? Let's start with story. Let's start with this. What is that? What happens there?
Listen, the beauty of me getting my foot wet producing Atlanta Housewives back in 2008 is the fact that, look, that's what, like 18 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
It was a different time.
The Wild West.
Because no social media and the genre was still fairly new. Like you had OC was airing there. I think they were like season 3.
Yeah.
New York was just shot. It wasn't airing though.
Yeah.
And the only other reality show at the time were like The Hills and Laguna Beach.
Yeah.
So I was there when reality was really, really real.
Mm-hmm.
So we would literally talk to the girls, see what's going on. Kim Zolciak is like, I'm dating this guy. We're like, yeah, can we meet him? She said no. And we're like, wait, what? Well, what do you mean? He's your boyfriend. She said he doesn't want to film. And his name is Big Papa. And we're like,
exactly.
Okay. And she's like, I'm going shopping. We're like, we're coming with you. And she's like, I may buy a car. We're like, okay. And it's an Escalade. And she calls him and says, I want this. He said, okay, write the check for $65,000. And she did it. And we marveled at like, this cannot be real. But it was this day, season 1 is our first week of filming. Sheree Whitfield is having a birthday party at her home. Mm-hmm. And Nene Leakes was not on the guest list. And Nene Leakes' reaction, she broke the fourth wall before any housewife is doing it now. She said, I'm a housewife. You see these fucking cameras following me? Let me in. And the security guard said, I'm under strict order not to let anyone in that's not on the list. My boss is begging the security guard to let her in. She's a part of the production. So it was real. And wow. I'm grateful that I was a part of that show where I was able to learn how to produce real reality because yes, guys, I can watch a show and tell when it's fake, totally. Like a scene or you know, like when the girls are
redone or recreated.
Yeah. We call it fraudacity.
Fraudacity.
Yeah. It's so easy for me to see that and notice that.
Yeah. There's some really bad stuff out there and you can just tell because these aren't actors. They can't pull it off. It's badly shot, and you just know it. We know it. We do a lot of TLC, so. We love them.
And that makes me like...
You can tell.
We talk about it a lot on our shows, but what do you think, like, what are kind of the components that someone needs to be an incredible reality TV star?
You know what is so funny? And I always say this, and people think I'm bullshitting, but I promise you I'm not. Not everybody who has a personality is meant to be a reality star because your personality amongst your friends at brunch doesn't translate on camera. Totally. And that's why we see a lot of one season reality stars on these ensembles because you may have worked well in the casting tape, but the moment we put you in the lion's den, you don't know how to react to it. So I always say to them, you start with being yourself, but you also have to be an exaggerated version of yourself.
Totally. A drag queen version of yourself.
That's your nice way of saying a little crazy.
Yeah.
A little crazy. A little delusional.
A little delulu. Yeah, of course.
You know.
A little break from reality.
You know who's my favorite housewife right now?
We were going to ask you your 3 favorites, actually. Yeah, who's your favorite?
But who's your favorite now?
Right now, where the show is airing. Lisa Barlow from Salt Lake City.
Oh, she has left this planet. It is absolutely, she's playing some kind of cartoon version of herself now.
She really is.
She's incredible.
Yeah.
It is this kind of it really is. She is truly
And it's
delusional.
really exaggerated way of talking.
Yeah,
and everything has to do with, oh my God.
When she
we
like,
still
when they
say, I
said-
love that. Anytime for us, anytime we see
Well,
something
just
like
even in this last episode where they're watching that Greek tragedy and they're talking, she's like, I'm a good friend. I'm a good listener. I'm empathetic. And I'm like, bitch, you don't even know how to spell empathy. Get it out of your mouth. Out of your mouth. Just put some beat in there, girl.
She's absolutely, completely divorced from this world.
But I'll
and
never stop watching it. Agree.
It's fantastic. No, she's incredible.
She's it. So I would say she is somebody. I just watched the reunion, and she made me holler because she's so out of this world. But you could tell. Listen. It's all her. But you could tell she knows how to turn it up a notch because if you watch the show, she looks at Andy for approval.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, that's a great point.
Good point.
Rewatch her when she's like gathering Bronwyn and Heather. Oh. She constantly does this. Like she looks this way to see like, Andy, are you entertained by me? And clearly he was.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Bronwyn has been her nemesis this season. And just because, and Bronwyn has so many things that are just, it's hard to hold everything that Bronwyn is. Because so you kind of start to doubt a lot of what she says. And then Lisa, of course, was going right for it all season long. So I've enjoyed them.
It was a great finale. I loved the finale. I loved what they did. It was, but what do you do in like these situations where as a producer, what is the line between honest storytelling versus have you ever had a point where you went, this is too dark, this is too much? And I know you can't tell those things, but like, has that happened?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. You have to make the decision in terms of, okay, rule number one is you follow the reality until the reality gets to a point of no return, right?
Yeah.
For example, I think we can say this honestly, and I'm not here to diagnose anybody. I find Kim Richards to be extremely entertaining, formerly of Beverly Hills Housewives. And mind you, I don't work on the show, but it's an example that I'll give in terms of you look at somebody who is great television, but you can also tell there's something off about their behavior that seems concerning.
Right.
And you can follow that until the end of time. But at some point you're like, are we taking advantage of a woman who's
are we exploiting?
Under duress? Yeah, are we exploiting this? And you do have to dial it back if it gets there. And again, you may not have confirmation, but I always tell my producers, it's a spidey senses of if you get this feeling in your stomach, like for example, I have a show called Belle Collective on the Oprah Winfrey Network, and one of my cast members' mother was addicted to drugs. And we were set to film with the cast member who told us, that I got to go find my mom.
Yeah.
She's missing. But you guys are more than welcome to follow this, my reality. And we're like, great. So we're like following her until it got to the point where she was going through crack houses. And we're like, this is this is kind of, dark. And we decided to stop filming with her mother who was going through that addiction. So again, when it's something like that, yes, you follow the reality, but you also have to say to yourselves, this is too much for the audience to even stomach as well.
We see that because we
can
cover
do that on
Love
Love After Lockup.
Yeah, we cover Love After Lockup.
They can go over to WeTV and see that on. There's plenty to do on WeTV of going into crack house.
I love that show.
Carlos, it is such a great fucking show.
We always say it's entertaining until you really think about it. Then
until you
really
go,
sad.
holy shit. But there's a lot of comedic characters on there. One woman named Ty who was dating a guy, only incarcerated men, and she just had them in like a diagram of how she was like talking 10, to all of them.
Carlos.
And she worked in a funeral home.
So she was
and she would take calls from these men with corpses right there. It was incredible.
The visualization of that alone.
Yes.
Oh. It was just and people were saying, can you not be on your phone while you're interring a body?
Now, let's talk a little bit about Belle Collective.
Yes,
Birmingham.
your new show.
Your new show.
Yeah,
Yes.
Birmingham,
thank
right?
you. Birmingham, yeah. Yeah.
Spent a week there one night.
Thank you so much. So I have a show called Belle Collective. It's set in Jackson. It's the show that I just mentioned earlier. We are celebrating our 7th season, but we're also celebrating a spinoff called Belle Collective Birmingham, which is debuting this spring on the Oprah Winfrey Network. It stars Stormy Steele, who was on another show of mine called Love and Marriage Huntsville.
Mhm.
So it's great to create a franchise after working for one for so many years. So it's a very proud moment for me.
And what is this show? Who the group? Like, what's it about?
So it's a group of African American women in the South, and they're Southern Belle. So imagine a bunch of Phaedra Parks. You know?
Oh my!
Yes.
You
I can
know?
only imagine. I can't imagine more than one of her in a room.
Yes. So it's like varied degrees of Phaedra Parks, who's from Athens, Georgia. So they're Southern Belles, and they're entrepreneurs, and they're a part of this unique social club that is represented in the South. So yeah.
That sounds really interesting.
We know I'm from. Well, he's more Southern.
I'm from South Carolina.
I'm Oklahoma, but we know Southern crazy.
But I'm from the kind of the trash part, not the really nice old genteel South. The sticks in the mountains.
He's up in the mountains drinking Mountain Dew.
Banjos. Yeah.
Let's jump. We had so many questions. We literally could talk to you for 2 hours because honestly, you've done so much. I want to get to talk about the Traitors, but before, since you brought up Miss Oprah Winfrey, this was Poodle's question, and he wanted to. Yeah, go ahead.
Just describe Oprah in one word. Just one word. I know it's hard, but just one word for Oprah.
Magnificent.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, I grew up an Oprah kid too. I used to like pause the recording, ask a question, and see if she would ask the same question. Like I was
That's
in.
how you know-
you're good.
That's how you know you're gay.
I was a professional homosexual in Southern Oklahoma. So I've been to the Church of Oprah. I think did you even produce like the 25th anniversary?
Yeah.
Oh God, I loved that. I wore that tape out, bitch.
Wasn't it so good?
It was so good. You did such a good job.
Is there a way when you're producing Oprah when she says, and then maybe we could do this, and then you're like, how do I say no?
Oh baby, you don't. You don't. Can I tell you guys?
I had a feeling that was going to be your answer.
No, I'm going to tell you guys a funny story that you two would appreciate. So, as a reality producer, right, there are moments where you miss something as you're filming. And you do ask a reality star, can you repeat that? Like the cameras were shaking or we missed it. And they'll repeat it and deliver it the same way they said it the first time. So we're filming Miss Oprah Winfrey. And I'm like, oh, and my camera guy goes, she said something so great we missed it because her back was turned to us. Can you get her to repeat it? I'm like, sure. I go, hi, Miss Winfrey. That amazing line you said, we missed it because your back was turned to the camera. Do you mind repeating it? And she goes, honey, I don't repeat anything. If you miss it the first time, it'll get better again. And I'm like, okay. So yes, honey, you do not produce her.
No.
You follow her. And I mean, you watch the show. My favorite part, because again, she broke the rules that I learned producing Housewives. So you know the Housewives don't talk to the camera, right?
No, you like a 3:00. Yeah,
it doesn't exist, right? Oprah was the first person in the world to constantly talk to the camera, and my favorite part, she was getting a perm We're in Los Angeles. She's getting ready for the Oscar. She's presenting an Oscar award. And she's getting a perm. And my boss, because I was the only one that would talk to her. Because everybody else was like too intimidated.
Afraid to, yeah.
So my boss was like, can you ask Oprah if we could film her getting her perm? I'm like, okay. I go, Miss Winfrey. She goes, oh, Carlos, what do you want now? Right? And I'm like, well, you're getting a perm. Can we film it? She's like, okay, fine. And then she looks at the camera. Hey, white people, look at a black woman getting a perm. Let me show you how it works. The best. She is magnificent.
Wow. Always educating, that one.
Always educating. Okay, let's jump. We do need God. Let's jump into Traitors, shall we? Season of Traitors.
So I'm still shocked that not every streamer has had their own version of this show yet. I feel like I predicted that, but everyone's been a little slow at it. There's been a couple of like Netflix tried and Prime tried, and no one really got it. But I think it's the robes. I think it's the castle. And I don't know. This show cost a lot of money to make. Oh my God, this show cost so much money.
Yeah. So people have got, who's ever starting this, they need to invest. But
I think
I have my own too.
Yes, you got your own version of the train.
It's even green.
Your robe.
Yes, look, I have it.
Oh my God, he's got y'all. If you're not looking at the video, Carlos has just put on his Traitors robe.
Which this is on video on our YouTube channel. Which follow Carlos.
Did Portia get that for you?
Right as she left. Yeah, so I have my own. I am a huge fan.
I love you.
It's a fantastic show. It had me in a chokehold every single season. What have you talked to Portia since she got kicked off? Spoiler alert.
You are so funny.
She got murdered. I'm sorry. Since she got murdered.
She got murdered. I may be seeing her soon. Maybe. Let me tell you something. I am her friend, her fan. I love her. I was so shocked that motherfucker Ron.
Oh yeah, he went for her. I don't know why.
I really like him too, and I was shocked.
She kind of misspoke a couple of times, but I don't think Portia is just kind of in the room sussing everybody out. She doesn't have that devious spark in her, and I just would not pick her as a traitor number one.
No.
She's not her.
No. So I was so disappointed there.
Yeah.
Oh, honey, Candace and Lisa Rinna's reaction when they like unveil, their and they're like screaming at each other. Yes, and Rob is like, what the fuck is going on here?
Okay, I gotta say, I thought he would just be a meathead. He's not playing a bad game. And he's really nice to look at. And
I have never seen this guy because don't judge me, gays.
Love Island, no. It's too many episodes. It's too many episodes.
We don't have time.
I don't have time to watch anything 6 days a week at the same fucking time. And I can't for a month?
No.
I
watched a couple.
He's dreamy.
He is. You know what he is? He is like the guy who was playing basketball, like pickup basketball, with his shirt off. But he would also, and you would be like getting air balls playing with them, and he would say, "Good game, bro," and he would be nice to you,
and it'd make you feel a little straight. And then he'd invite you to his home to have a beer, and then on his fourth beer, he turns his hat around backwards and looks down at his crotch, and you know what to do.
I wasn't going to go there, but
he's talking from experience. That's
his apartment smells like creatine and old socks. But
but I think he's played a pretty good game.
Yeah, I think he's playing a good game,
and he's nice to look at.
He is.
Stunning. But
and
he's very smart. When
Yeah.
when he was able to get like the cars, whatever, from the picture frame on the wall, I'm like, oh,
He
he's
was
good.
big.
I'm a fan. I'm a fan.
Well, you just interviewed Candace. I think it just popped on your YouTube
Yes.
like a day ago. So
Yesterday, yeah.
yeah, and you said like in the interview you talked about talking about your Spidey sense. You talked about how you feel like she's going to go really far in this competition. And so I wanted to ask, like, when you interviewed her, was it after you had seen the first 3 Traitors?
No.
So you didn't know. So was it something she said? Is there a little tea she said that maybe alert, or is it just your sense?
It was honestly the Spidey senses because I love Potomac and I loved her on Potomac. And again, I never watched Traitors until this season. So that's why I'm so stoked about. Okay,
Go back and watch last season. It was nuts.
Everyone tells me to watch season 3. Yes,
Last season was the absolute nuttiest fucking thing I've ever seen. You were gasping.
Jake is going to try to. Poodle's going to try to get on the normies.
I want to try to get on the normal one.
Well, you know who to contact, don't you?
No.
Tell us.
She's on TikTok, telling you what to do.
Oh yeah, there is somebody.
The casting director, Cats something.
Poodle, you better do this. Don't fuck this up for us.
Yeah, she's giving you what to do.
I need to murder people.
Yeah, because Carlos, you don't know this.
I really need to murder people.
But Poodle, because I call him Poodle, we call him Poodle. Poodle's a bitch.
I would be a really good reality show villain. I still think about Big Brother, but I don't want to be in the house that long because I feel like I would show my real self, and no one wants to see that. And I could be on the Traitors for like a couple weeks, I think.
Yes, I'm with you. I would do Traitors and not Big Brother either.
Big Brother's too long.
It's too long. But I knew Candace had... listen, Candace is cunning. So I knew just based on me watching her Potomac and how she navigated through things. And let's be clear, she's a petite woman, so it comes across a bit unassuming. So I knew she would be able to use that. And after watching the first 3 episodes, I say, bitch, go.
With her and Lisa Rinna's chaos energy, it's going to be, I think it's a good combination. And you got Rob there to be the muscle. I think this is a better setup than last season of the Traitors, where no one really knew what they were doing, and they were all just kind of like blindly throwing shit at a dartboard, which made it so good.
Yeah.
But anyway, no, we're in. I knew the spoiler for people who haven't caught up a little bit. I knew it was Donna Kelsey. I was
floored. I screamed at the television. Tell me how you knew.
I was shocked because it seemed so obvious to me. So I didn't think
I knew it because it was the most obvious thing. And also, she had a couple tells. She had just a couple of tells when they would be sitting there talking, and she would just kind of shake her head a little bit. And it's also the people who she gave them were obviously the strongest guys. And it just to me, I knew it was a woman, and it just that and also just watching her body language, she's not an actor. She's been in the business, so it's really hard for her to kind of fit in. And you could just tell she was even more uncomfortable than before.
Yeah. But a lot of people are saying that. It's funny because I believe the outlet is The Sun. So I don't know if you guys have seen it yet, but allegedly a source from production said that they wanted Donna to go far, but they have regrets based on how she was behaving.
She got into it with a couple of people. Yeah.
Yeah, to get murdered. So they thought it would be a special twist, and they expected her to go further. So they had to figure things out because of her.
I love this when things go like that. When everyone starts smelling the right, it's like just change, and it's more exciting that way. So
I mean, I like that they chose like an older woman. I personally, this would never happen, but I wish they would cast Vicki Lawrence, but not as Vicki Lawrence, but as Mama from Mama's Family. She would take everyone fucking out in that house.
Go in there with the white wig,
everyone.
And she would go in
the pearls,
the pearls.
She would just read it. Now,
Alan, this is a very nice house you have here.
Now, okay, we're going to wrap up in a minute, but I do, we talked about Poodle wanted to be on Big Brother or Traitors. Is there a reality show that you would be on?
Traitors and Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, Dancing with the Stars!
She's got a little rhythm, does she?
A little something, something. Listen, I'm such a fan of Dancing with the Stars that
it's a fun show.
I also, attend the live Dance with the Stars show when they go on tour. I go see them live as well. But no, Dancing with the Stars is number one, and Traitors is number two because I just got into Traitors. So those two are the only ones. The rest,
you'd be great
I
on Traitors, Carlos. You'd be great.
So?
Yeah, I think you'd be good.
Poodle, do you think so for real?
I think you'd be really good because you'd do really good because you already know how to give great in the moments because you know what you need to do. They may not catch you because you're a producer, so they may think that's too in-house. But you're more of a personality now, so I think you could. But yeah, Dancing with the Stars is a good bet too.
My friend works on that show. Let me know if you're in LA too, right?
I'm not anymore, but honey,
if you're in LA,
we can fly out.
We'll go to a taping, girl. Come on out.
I'll come out.
I think you would be good on. I would just want to say this and that. I think it's why Jake and I, something we kind of offer, like my background years ago, I got my master's in psychology and I was going to be a therapist and doing that. And Jake did voice coaching and life coaching. Yep. We've been friends for like 20 years. We met years ago studying music. And so, but we, when people say on a show, well, I don't know how do you know that this person's the narcissist? And I'm like, bitch, because I have a degree. I studied narcissism. But I do feel like with as much experience that you've done, like it is like, I think you would do well because I feel like, has this helped you producing reality TV, understand the psychology of people just in your life, like your dating life, your personal relationships?
Yes. No, 100%.
You're like, am I dating Teresa Giudice?
or Joe, Juicy Joe.
Am I dating Joe? Gorga.
Which one, right? It has been super helpful because I sort of can understand.
You're a psychologist almost at this point.
Oh no. And listen, I don't have a degree in psychology, but funny story. When I majored in journalism, I minored in psychology. So I took a few courses, which is why, look, I love reality because, and by the way, you'd be a great producer. It is literally taking someone's reality and saying, okay, how can I take this and have it make sense for television? That's all you're doing.
Yes,
and it's a very interesting position.
It's all storytelling. It's all, all just saying, how can I best explain this so I can get there? How can I make people understand what's happening? And feel empathy or create this in a way that this is fucking outlandish. How can we film this and edit this in a way that that's going to maximize the punch? One last question I have for you. Mm-hmm. We were talking about your producer for the Housewives shows. One moment I mentioned Teresa Giudice. I believe you were a producer when the infamous table flipping.
I was. I was there.
Are there moments?
You've seen shit, girl.
Are there moments like that? Were you aware? Bitch is gonna flip this over.
No.
But Teresa is pretty unpredictable.
So we had 6 episode order that season. I just wrapped Atlanta. Atlanta isn't airing. We're done filming it, right? Mm-hmm. I moved back to New York City. I get a call. We're doing Jersey. I'm like, sign me up. And
that was still my first one.
Yes. Immediately, I met Danielle Staub and said, that's the star of the show. Like, instant. I said, that's a star. Mm-hmm. I was assigned Danielle Staub and Teresa Giudice as my talent. right?
Oh boy.
Why do you get?
Okay.
Why do you get the best ones?
Look, God is good to me, right? I'm not complaining. So Teresa was never seen season 1 as like the one to bet on. She was
Right.
great, fantastic, but the focus was Dina and Danielle.
Yes.
That was the focus. So long story short, when the book arose, Danielle said, I know they're talking about me, because now we know Jacqueline told her everything. So Danielle said, I know they're talking about this book. And we're like, what are you talking about? She said, bitch, I know. And she said, I want to confront them. And we said, would you bring the book to the finale dinner? And she goes, sure. She goes, but how would I get it in? And I said, let's figure it out. She wears a little black dress. And I'm like, well, bitch, okay. So she arrives at the restaurant. She says, I got the book. So we knew she was going to reveal the book. We knew that. But guys, it was, how is she going to do it? Because she's wearing a fucking LBD, right? So I got the book and my boss goes, what should we do? And I said, I'll hand it to her. And they go, how? And I said, I will crawl underneath the table and hand her the book. And my boss was like, okay. So we're filming the dinner. I'm crawling on my knees under the table. Okay, because I'm good on my knees. And
Hey.
okay, and I tap Danielle's ankle, and she's sort of like, who? And I'm like, you know,
Carlos is miming, handing the book from underneath the table. Yes.
If you so guys, watch when Danielle puts the book on the table, because now that you guys know this, you're gonna see her do this.
Go underneath. Just like go all lean down.
Yes. So then I crawled back into, the room where the producers are. Long story short, because we had no idea what was going to happen, when Teresa flipped the table, that was unlike Teresa that we have worked with for 2 months. It was like we could not have predicted that behavior.
Right.
After she flipped it, she's freaking out. And she calls me and she goes, what did you think? And guys, I swear this is true. I said, you are going to be the biggest reality star in the world. And she goes, really? 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 And I said, bitch, that was the best shit I've ever seen in my life. And the rest is history.
Iconic moment in not just Housewives, in reality television history. Yeah. And as New York told her, I've always admired the way your hairline has looked on television.
I loved her too. Yes. Great moments. Great.
Oh, God. New York should always have a camera on her. I don't care if there are like some slow moments. It doesn't matter.
At all.
Give me 24/7 filming Tiffany Pollard. This was the week, by the way, the anniversary of the David's Dead, of the
I saw that online. Big Brother.
It is still one of the also iconic moments when she flipped out thinking David Guest was dead. Yes. And if you've never watched it, you guys, you must Google David's Dead New York. It's a good 5 minutes of reality. Someone should give they gave an Emmy for overreacting. In a scene. It'd be to New York. Anyway.
Yeah, she's wonderful. Yeah. I love her.
Carlos, I think we need to cut this now.
We have so many more questions. We could talk to you forever.
Anyway,
I'll come back.
You'll come back. This was so fascinating.
It was really fascinating.
You're a great interview.
Thank you, guys.
You're meant for this.
Great host.
Thank you. Thank you.
Tell everyone where they can find you. And I think we talked about Belle Collective Birmingham, y'all. Be sure to watch on Oprah Winfrey Network. Anything else that you're working on, or where can people find all? Because you're YouTube. Yeah.
Thank you guys so much. Listen, this was so much fun. Thank you for having me.
Of course.
My podcast, Reality with the King. You can find that wherever you get your podcasts. We drop up to 5 episodes a week. We recap a lot of Housewives, Potomac, Salt Lake City, OC, Beverly Hills, all of it. We're now recapping Traitors as well.
Yes.
And I also do one-on-one interviews. So my interview that I did with Candace Dillard-Bassett is up and live on my YouTube. So I also have a YouTube. Just go to Carlos King YouTube channel. And you can follow me on social media at @BCarlosKing_.
Thank you. Well, if you ever need anyone to help you talk about Traitors or anything else, we're an email away.
Yeah, I love that.
Oh, Poodle, not even an email. If you're just in West Hollywood, if you throw up a flare, he'll come over with his pants down.
Yeah.
Just bent over, ready.
Yeah. Just send the bat signal, but it's just a butthole.
Yeah, it's just a butthole. Exactly.
That's all I need to see to be summoned. Yes.
Yes.
Summoned. And on that note, wow. Thank you so much, Carlos. We love you.
Thank
we
you,
appreciate
guys.
you. And we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.